I'm going to do a review here, and I got some pretty cool stuff from Amazon, and I got all this stuff for like $125 or something, but the first 100 my mom bought off of Amazon, so she got perks and stuff for that, so I got free shipping. And then these I had to buy myself because I had money on Amazon. So let's get right into the video with our first item. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to be going over are the wireless sport headphones, and I'll just take them out of the box. It's in a nice box, which is nice, of course. And then, where'd that go? There it is. I've used it before, so in the box you get the headphones, of course, which are pretty important, and the Bluetooth. And then you get these little adjustments so you can fit it to your ear. And then you also get a little charging cable. I actually lost the charging cable, which it came with, but it just uses a pretty standard micro USB. So you plug it in on the right earpiece, plug it into a USB brick or your laptop, and then you charge it that way. So that's pretty cool. And they're wireless, and it comes with all these little attachments here, so you can fit it to your ear. So I've actually fit it to my ear. So it comes with all these little pieces, and I've adjusted it to my ear. And the only issue I have with these are that they're angled weird, so they're angled a bit so that it goes like that in your ear. I don't know why it's like that, but I just wish it was straight so that it would just go straight into your ear. But hey, so that's pretty much all I have on these, so on to the next thing. So the second thing I'm going to be going over is a Fitbit wristband. And I got this because I needed a new one, and it's metallic, and I'm actually wearing it right now. So, see, off and on. It just clips itself, so it's really easy to put on, which is nice. This one's stainless steel, so it won't rust, and it uses a pretty strong magnet, so it won't come off. And the reason why is because I had these two, which came with my Fitbit, and I wore it for a bit, and I've had it for a while, and it was on, and it would just pop off. I had to find the right one which it was popping off on. So it would just kind of come off. See? Just come off like that, and it was getting me really annoyed because in case if it fell off during like a marching band practice or something, then I would get really annoyed. So I cleaned this up, and again, it uses a really strong magnet, so it always ends up clinging to itself. And as you can probably tell, these ends right here are stainless steel. They're metal, so which again is pretty nice. It adds to the nice quality of this. So just going to clip it back on, and it goes with pretty much everything, and it's really easy to take on and off. So it just clips in just like a normal Fitbit would, and it just fits right on. And then to adjust the size, you just take this little metal piece right here, which is a magnet, set it to your wrist, place it down, and then there you go. And I got the silver one just because it would go with anything I was wearing. So, and it comes in this neat little box with a pamphlet. Not really a pamphlet, more of a card. But it comes in a neat little box, which is pretty cool. And there's lots of different colors. So there was black, sprace, gray, red. I think there was like a pink one. But it comes really nice. It's in a nice little box. I think it would be a great gift for birthday, Christmas, holidays. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this. Third on the list are these two wireless PlayStation controllers. And I got these because I just got a PlayStation 3 and the controller that it came with was broken. So I had to, of course, go and get some controllers. So I got these two. They're wireless. And it also came with the two cables right here, which are pretty long. They're probably about like a couple feet, which is nice because then you can plug it in and you're not right up to the console, which is nice. And the only issue is that there's no letters right here, so there's no A, B, and X and Y. Or however this is. Sorry, I usually play on the Xbox, so. And it holds really nice in your hand. So, and they're plastic with coating. On Amazon there were purple, blue, green, yellow, lots of different colors, and you would buy two so you and a friend could play. And they're wireless. The only issue is that sometimes when you're playing a game, it would send a signal to the to the PlayStation, saying something else. So it would, even if you take your hand off, it would still keep moving. But if you plug it in and you just leave it plugged in, and it will charge when it's plugged in, and it'll also send the data through the cord. You can just get some extensions at like the dollar store or something, so you can sit down on the couch and play. Then you just plug it in here and run it across the floor, and then you can play that way, and that's how to fix it. But other than that, there's no real flaws with it. So it comes with two, so you and a friend can play, which is nice, because I don't like playing by myself. That's not really fun. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's pretty much it for this. Right, on to the next one. Okay, so the next item on the list is the Fitbit Alta charger. I needed a new charger because my Fitbit wasn't charging because of the charger, of course. And so I had to get a new one because the cable was fine, but like you would move the cable and then it would not charge. So I figured out that I could use one charger, one spot at the house and charge it, and then I would just leave it there to charge. And I would usually charge it while I was in the shower. So the next item on this list is the solar bank battery charger. And of course it uses solar panels to charge this. But in the manual it says that you can charge it through the micro USB better. And that's what it recommends, to only use this for emergency uses. And it actually does work in the sun. I've done it before. And it does charge. So, charges my phone twice when it's in normal mode, which is cellular is on and Wi-Fi and stuff is on. It charges my phone 4 times when it's in airplane mode, which turns off cellular, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, all that fun stuff. And it comes with 2 USB ports, so I could charge my Fitbit and my phone at the same time. So the solar panel has 1.5 watts. The input is 5 volts or 1 amp, which is a pretty standard USB socket. The output on both of them is 5 volts, which again is a pretty standard voltage. And then on output 1, there's 1 amp on output 2 there's 2 amps. I don't know what the ampage means, but somebody could probably figure it out. And there's also a flashlight mode, so I will test that out right when I turn off the lights. Alright, be back in a bit. Okay, so I have my phone flashlight on right now, and it's not really that bright. It just about lights up the table, and it works, but again, it's not really the brightest. So I'm going to compare that to the solar bank flashlight. And again, you can charge it in the sun. So you just press and hold. The flashlight turns on and it lights up green. The LEDs right here light up green. And then see, it lights up really well. It's nice and bright, which is nice. So that when you're camping or it's really dark out or the power's out, it can light up your way. And see, so I'm right about the same of where my cell phone was, and I'm about twice as high from where my cell phone was from the table. So again, we can compare that to about that. So that's about 1, and that's about the same or so. So here's the same height, and I think it's just a little bit dimmer. But as you go farther away, you can light up more area, and then you move farther away. But it's nice. I use it a lot when I go camping right after marching band practice. It's really dark on the field, so I use this to get off the field and find my way. And there's also a SOS mode, so when you're in the flashlight mode, if you just press the power button once, it goes into SOS mode. So it flashes SOS. And then to get out, you just press and hold. Flashlight goes out. And that's it. On to the next item. And I forgot to mention one thing. This, of course, comes with a micro USB to charge it. And it charges my phone, which is nice. So, oh, forgot to turn off the flash. See, so it's charging my phone right now. See, charger connected. So I'm just going to turn off the flash and also Bluetooth. Alright. So, you can put that off to the side and let that charge for a bit. And that's pretty much all I have for the charger. And there's flashlight, SOS, really good battery life, which I like, so that I only have to charge it once when I go camping and not 17 different times with another one I had. But yeah, alright, on to the next item. So the last item I'm going to do is the PS3 Minecraft version, and this is the game I got with the controller. I had to buy this myself because the PlayStation I got didn't come with anything. So on the back, on the console, you can play with 1 to 4 players. Multiplayer network, you can play with 2 to 8 players. It supports DualShock, which is nice. Requires 500 millibytes of storage, and HD output is 1080p. So then you can play with all your friends. And so right here we got this thing going on, which is nice. So you open up the case, you get the little warning manual, which I don't really think anybody really reads because it's not really important. You of course get the game itself, and I've played the game before, of course. So here's the game. I got it new off of Amazon. So, it still has the front on it, and it's Blu-ray, so I don't know what that means, but it's on the disc, it's on the box. So it must mean something. So, something that's pretty cool is that the manual, the cover, is also the controls. So the controls are already in the box, which is really nice. So you just take this out. If you don't know how to play, you just go, okay, so jump is X, or inventory is triangle, which is really cool, so that if you never played before, you can go in and figure out the controls and play for yourself. And the camera's almost going to die, so I should probably hurry this up a little bit. So everything over here, the controllers, the battery, the PlayStation game, and the headphones, I all got for under $100 on Amazon. So, which is really nice, and yeah. So, these two stuff for the Fitbit, with shipping, tax, and everything, came out to like $25 and something. And I had an Amazon card, so I think my whole total was like 18 something if I had Prime, but I didn't have Prime. I didn't have Prime, my mom does. But I had money on my Amazon account I had to use. So yeah, that's all I have. Alright.